First, I want to clean that data. So importing pandas is PD and importing numpy is np. I'm referencing panda to read that CSV. After that, I just want to see what that value looks like. You don't have to put df deadhead. And I'm referencing the columns that I want to take in, which is the event date and fatality count. I'm creating a function that will clean my data set, specifically the event date. I just want the month, year, and day at one at a time. So it's separated by a string, and I only want the first set of characters left of that space string. I'm going to apply that clean method. And then I want to sort those event dates. After that, I want to write it to a CSV file called clean data landslide.csv. And I don't want any index on it. And then run that just to make sure it's good. On a new file, I'm importing datetime, and then from miditime, I'm importing miditime. I'm also going to import pandas again, and I'm also importing numpy. I want to reference to miditime class, so the first thing I'm going to do is instantiate a miditime class. It accepts a couple of values when you instantiate it. One is the tempo of the song. By default, it's 120 BPM. The second one is an output file destination, so the name of the file that you want to write it to. The third one is the number of seconds per year. So if you have 2000 as a year, then that would be 4 seconds per that year. The fourth one is the octave of the song. And the fifth one is the number of ranges or number of octaves that you're allowed to range over. So for this instantiation, I will be using in 80 BPM. I'm going to output it to data sonified.mid. I'm going to use 7 seconds per year, 3 octaves, at 3 octaves, and I want it to go over 4 ranges of octaves. This is what a note looks like using the miditime library. What is this list? So 0 is the starting time. that's where the note starts. 60 is the pitch, so that's the value. And what is 60 specifically? That's middle C. 127 is the velocity, meaning how fast it enters its attack. And 3 is number of beats the note has, so its duration. Yep. So time, pitch, velocity, duration. And we're just going to keep this up there as a reference. Time to get that data. Okay. Import and instantiate the data that we cleaned earlier. So we're gonna ask Panda to read that CSV to us. I'm gonna print it out just to see what that looks like. Nice. That's exactly what I want to see. Cool. You're going to create a date object for all the columns under, for all the objects in the column event date. So we're going to clean it up. So the date object, we're going to convert it into as an int. I want to get the year. This is what X looks like at the moment. So month 0, that's the placement. 1 is the day, and 2 is the year. So in the array 0, 1, 2. So this is in the first place, and this is in the second place, which is 1. And now we're making a time object. So datetime.datetime, and then pass in the year, month, and day, and I'll return a date. And that's it for this part, and I'll see you in the next part.